Hi everyone, Rush Reviews here. Happy Father's Day! My dad introduced me to video games, and if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be making videos for you guys. Back when I was a stupid little 5-year-old, my dad came home with a Nintendo Wii. He was ready for me to get super hyped. He bought me the Wii bundled with Mario Kart Wii, and when he first showed it to me, I had no idea what Mario Kart or video games were, and asked if I could have the box to proceed to make a homemade Hot Wheels kit using the Wii box while my dad played Mario Kart Wii downstairs. Eventually, I developed half a brain and tried Mario Kart with my dad, and it changed my life for the better. I was thrown into a giant, bright, happy world with fun characters and got to drive around in it. Me, my little sister, and my dad used to play this game religiously. I remember my sister always being great at finding shortcuts and secrets. Me and my dad would look at a Microsoft Excel form they downloaded from the internet, and it got 5-year-old me a little interested in data analysis. Anyway, me and my dad would play this game almost every night, constantly unlocking new characters. I remember Luigi being my favorite Mario character, and I went absolutely bonkers in that me and my dad unlocked Baby Luigi I didn't even know existed. We played Mario Kart for years, having the time of our lives, and I loved every single second of it. My love for Mario Kart got me into Nintendo and video games, and I can't thank my dad enough for introducing me to gaming. Anyways, dads can be very prominent in video games. So, I thought today I could talk about some of the best dads in games. Octodad was a game about a human turned octopus playing the role of a father in a family. Octodad goes through the everyday struggles like moving, and has to beat the odds by doing things like taking his family to the aquarium and even saving his family. Octodad is certainly smarter than the average octopus. The Last of Us was one of the best games on the PlayStation 3 and showed off the graphical capabilities of the console. The beginning of the game stars Joel and his daughter Sarah, who lasts about 5 minutes and then gets bitten by a zombie. Even though Joel's real daughter might be dead, during The Last of Us we see Joel taking care of Ellie, a 14-year-old girl who is modeled to resemble Ashley Johnson. She is an orphan who was raised in a boarding school run by military within a quarantine zone. Joel has to escort Ellie across the country while also trying to avoid clickers, which are these mushroom zombie things, and getting past some of the bad people in this apocalyptic society. Eli Vance is the father of Alex Vance in Half-Life 2. He was in the original Half-Life for Black Mesa and is a physicist and researcher. Many years later in Half-Life 2, Eli is a resistance leader in his late 50s. Eli has designed things like the gravity gun, but doesn't use many weapons during the game. Later in Half-Life 2, Eli is taken by the Combine, and instead of asking to be rescued, Eli tells Alex and Gordon to escape the city instead of rescuing him, mostly to protect the well-being of his dog. But Alex and Gordon eventually reach Eli, and Eli tells Gordon that he couldn't be proud if Gordon was his own son. Then Eli and Alex embrace an affectionate moment. But then some advisors burst into the room, and Eli, trying to protect his daughter, is killed by an advisor. Fallout is known for its post-apocalyptic setting, but Fallout fans know that Fallout is also filled with lots of social commentary and interesting characters. In Fallout 3, the first person you meet is James, your dad, played by Liam Neeson. James abandons you unannounced. But wait, instead of leaving to crack open a cold one and never returning, James is actually a scientist who's trying to purify the water in the capital wasteland. The main goal of Fallout 3 is to find your father and help him purify the water. Eventually you do find him, but it doesn't last long because he is told by the Enclave to stop his water purifying machine and research. And he makes the ultimate sacrifice by purposely causing a radiation leak in the room, killing him and everyone else in that room. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy Father's Day, and have a great day. Make sure to like and subscribe.